Hi Scorpio, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you are doing well. This is a general reading for any sun, moon, or rising Scorpio. We'll get a sense of the awareness for the week, guidance and possible outcomes, and I will also choose a few oracle cards for additional information. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Okay, the first two cards I'm going to choose, the awareness for the week. Okay, so we have the World, Major Arcana. And with the World, this is a card of completion. This is a card where you feel really good about accomplishing something. It could be a small goal, a larger goal. It could be, maybe you have taken the first 6 lessons for tennis, and so you're feeling accomplished. You're feeling pretty good about it. This is really the close of a journey of yours, a cycle or a phase. And it's a closing in a very favorable and positive way because we see the woman here. She's dancing and she's within this victory laurel wreath. And so you may be recognized for what you've done. People may take notice. But this is a card where you feel whole and you feel very good about what you've been able to do. And so behind the scenes, you've probably had to face a few challenges. You may have had to rethink your plan or take different steps, but there's a lot behind the scenes that gets us to the World card, which is completion, feeling content, feeling whole, the sense of wholeness, pride, happiness with having this conclusion. So the thing to think about is really what's next, because we just don't stop. We think about what do we want to accomplish next? What new phase are we going to bring into our life? What new cycle? How do we make our world better, which in turn makes the greater world better as well? So then we also have, as an awareness for the week, we have the King of Swords. So the King of Swords, he looks pretty stern sitting on his throne. He has his sword raised and he's ready to rule and to make decisions. And he's going to make decisions that are fair, that are reasonable, that are based on facts and reasons and detail versus relying on emotions or word of mouth. So he's very focused in getting to the heart of the matter, the truth of the matter, understanding both sides of an issue before making a decision, cutting away any of the extra within facts that we decide on, the things that kind of maybe take us off track a bit. He's going to bring it back to center and to focusing on what needs to be focused on. The analytical process of making a decision or problem solving and coming up with a solution. So this energy is about bringing clarity and smarts to a situation of using your head, using the facts to determine what your next step is going to be. And for anything that is not helping that immediate situation, you need to use the blade and to cut it out, to slice it right out, because it's really not going to help you as you analyze, evaluate, put new situations or new strategies together in order to reach a decision or to have a game plan. So now let's get 2 cards for guidance. Okay, so we have the 3 of Cups. This week you're going to have an opportunity to spend some time with friends. It could be family, it could be coworkers, it could be old friends, someone you haven't seen in a while. But this is a card of having fun, of enjoying yourself and enjoying the dynamic and the interactions with others, where you can raise a glass, where you can tell a joke and catch each other up on what's going on. And so there's a great release in doing that. It's nice to have these moments where we can rely on each other and we can boost each other up. These interactions are priceless with friends and with family. We tend to remember these moments. So this is a chance for you to go out and have fun and to enjoy. And, they're raising their glass, they're dancing, they're having fun. I would be remiss in saying that, the shadow side of this is to not overdo it, is to not overindulge, where it becomes a mess. So let's make it fun but not messy. So then we have the Five of Pentacles. And in the Five of Pentacles, we see this hard luck couple walking by. It looks like it could be a church or a cathedral, and here are the pentacles in the stained glass window. And so number one is that they're not noticing what's around them. They're just very focused on going wherever they're going. And perhaps, it's their posture. You can see this person's looking down. They're not feeling so good about themselves. They could be suffering. They could be in pain. This is a card of lack. This is a card perhaps of poverty, consciousness, where you're feeling in debt or you're feeling stressed or worried from a situation. It could be financial. It could be a relationship that has gone sour. But there's a sense of number one, being left out in the cold. And number two, you may feel that you're not getting the support that you need. And it could be with respect to, again, it could be a personal relationship. It could be something at the office. It could be a family matter where you guys are, where you're not making it easy on yourself. And so the Five of Pentacles, we're really focused on the hardship. So the thing to think about is that in life we go through hardships. We have tough moments. But we have to be mindful that when we're really having it bad, we need to get in touch. We need to reach out and ask for help. That help is typically out there, and whether or not your friends or family can help you, there may be community help. As you've been celebrating, perhaps it's a pick-me-up here to try to say, we're here for you. We're here to help. I think when we see some more cards, we'll get a better understanding. But that's certainly a possibility too, which is to rely on your friends and to ask for help if you need to. So now let's get two cards for possible outcomes. And so they're very similar in how we're looking at outcomes here. And really the word is, it is support. This is about support. The Queen of Pentacles is a loving queen, kind, considerate, looking after her family, able to do it all, and very resourceful. But she's nurturing and she's compassionate, and this is the type of queen that would call when you're not feeling well and say, what can I do for you? Can I bring over some groceries? Can I bring you some chicken noodle soup? How can I help? So she has that sixth sense, which is to take care of friends and people that she cares about. So I feel that the Queen of Pentacles, with her down-to-earth energy, her common sense approach, is going to be providing support and love and compassion. And it's further evidenced by the Empress, major arcana. And the Empress here with the Venus symbol, she's the ideal of feminine energy and of motherhood and of fertility. But mostly she's also incredibly compassionate and loving and kind, looking out for family and for those around her to make sure that they are comfortable and that they feel loved and that they feel inspired to be creative or to follow passions. So here we have these two earthly type of female energies that really are invested in showing love and support to those in their friends, family, to those that need it. And so here, they're truly going to be able to provide the support that may have been lacking. This could be, maybe you just haven't been feeling well, that you're run down and you're exhausted from celebrating. But, this is a hardship. This is a struggle. And the good news is that you do have some people, whether they are your family, your spouse, sisters, brothers, whoever it may be, who has these qualities. They could be there for you in providing support. So very interesting, Scorpio. Let's get a little more information from the oracle cards. This will be a practice area or meditation point for the week. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. It's a fabulous thought. It's a wonderful thing to think about because it really is pursuing the light. And even in moments of distress or challenges that are really that you feel are beyond your own abilities and things that you feel that you can never get out of, you always have to focus on the light. And here's the light is shining behind the pentacles. Think of the light. Look for the light. And now let's choose a card for emotional self or spiritual self. Vulnerability. This is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory, where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. So feeling vulnerable, again, vulnerable, open to pain, open to sadness or disappointment. Being open and allowing the possibilities that these things can happen ultimately prove to be showing more strength and internal fortitude when you can allow yourself to be vulnerable. Okay, so now let's choose a card for love. Satisfaction, you let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. So satisfaction, it's when you're comfortable in your own skin, you're comfortable in what you have to offer. And you begin to say, I'm concerned about how I view the world and what I think versus of what others think of me. Because then you give away your power. When you let others define you, when you let others steal your sunshine, don't let that happen. Be happy with yourself through self-love. And that can go a long way. And again, here's a lot of love coming to you. Take it to heart. Take it to heart and accept the goodness. And again, don't let people get under your skin by trying to control you or put you in a certain box that maybe you don't belong in. So Scorpio, this is what I have for you for the week, and I hope that you found something helpful here today with this reading. If you did, please subscribe, like, share, or comment. I hope that you have a great week, and I hope that you'll join me next week for another reading. I wish you the best. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.